Good morning. Today we're just going to do a little welcome exercise using EFT. I've done one of these previously, but I'm just going to add in some more ideas into this one. So we're going to start off, we're going to use the EFT tapping points. If you're not familiar with these, don't worry, you can just copy what I'm doing. So the idea is that we welcome everything that we're resisting in our lives. There'll be many things, we're probably not even aware we're resisting half of them, and there'll be some big obvious things that we don't want, we're trying to get rid of, ways that we are and we want to be different. So let's start off we're going to start off on the karate chop point. You can use either hand. And we're just going to put in a couple of global phrases. I welcome every single thing in my life. I welcome all the things that I'm resisting. I welcome life in its entirety. And then we're going to go to the crown of the head. And I'm just going to do one round, and we're just going to tap some things that we might not be welcoming. I'm just going to choose some things that we can all relate to. I welcome my feelings of self-doubt. And then we're going to go to the inside of the eyebrow. I welcome my busyness. And then we're going to go to the outside of the eye, just on the bone there. I welcome not having enough time in the day. And then under the eyebrow, under the eye, on the bone there, I welcome this difficult neighbour. And then between the nose and the mouth, I welcome this health issue. And then on the dip of the chin, I welcome my job, which I hate. And then the collarbone point, which is about here, I welcome this argument that I had yesterday. And then we go to under the arm, kind of level to the bra strap here. I welcome this difficult thing that I've got coming up next week. And then just put your hands on your heart and say transform and take a deep breath. Transform. Now I found it useful to divide these to spend a little bit more time on each one and divide them into three. It's quite difficult to think of things when you're just whizzing round, so it gives you a little bit more thinking time. So I'm just going to add in another tapping point, which is just on the top of the ribs here. So we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tapping points. So we're going to divide them into three. So let's pick something for each point. So let's talk about being too busy on the first three. So I welcome my busyness. I welcome not having enough time in the day. I welcome feeling overwhelmed with things to do. And then we move on to the next three. Let's talk about maybe self-doubt. I welcome not feeling very confident. I welcome not feeling as good as other people. I welcome feeling a bit useless. And then we move on to the next one, and maybe we'll pick maybe not being able to sleep. I welcome never being able to get a really good night's sleep. I welcome tossing and turning all night long. I welcome feeling tired in the morning. And then we say transform and take a deep breath again. So you can just continue going round like this until you run out of ideas. If something feels particularly big, just do a whole round on it, so that overwhelm, you could just take it through all the tapping points. And just try and bring up every single thing that you feel like you're resisting and that you don't want in your life. You'll be surprised how many things you can find. And if you struggle to do this and you feel like you can't think of anything, just write yourself a nice big list before you start, and then you can just go through those. Having said that, I do find it helpful to close your eyes while you're doing the tapping. So once you know where the tapping points are, it just kind of connects you better to what you're thinking about. So that's a good idea to do. And then when you've done all of this, you'll probably find that you feel much lighter and a lot of attention will have gone from your body and you'll feel really good. So then I just add in a final round where we bring in some really good qualities. So typical things might be, so let's do one now. So I welcome peace. And it's useful to just take a deep breath in between each tapping point, just to kind of really breathe that quality in. I welcome peace. Again, better with your eyes closed. Inside of the eyebrow. I welcome joy. I welcome courage. I welcome love. I welcome boundless energy and enthusiasm. I welcome positivity. I welcome trust. I welcome clarity. And then you can just say transform again. Transform. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that process and let me know how you get on in the comments below.